Welcome to the Waukomis High School News. This is Haley,
And Jamie.
coming to you with the upcoming events.
On Monday, October 30th, there will be a high school basketball scrimmage in Fairview.
On Wednesday, November 1st, the band will be playing on the radio station on 103.1.
On November 3rd, there will be a high school football game at Canton starting at 7 p.m. Now, on to the weather.
On Monday through Wednesday, it will be at a high of 56 and a low of 36. It is going to be a bit cloudy on Wednesday, November 1st.
On Wednesday through Saturday, it will stay in the low 70s to the high 60s and will be cloudy with an average of 6% chance of rain all week. Now, on to lunch.
For Monday, we will be having Frito chili pies.
And on Tuesday, we're having pigs in a blanket.
Wednesday is pulled pork loaded potatoes. Yum!
And on Thursday, we're having breaded chicken sandwiches.
And on Friday will be sour cream chicken.
And on Monday next week, there will be corn dogs.
And on Tuesday, we will have pizza.
And on Wednesday, we will have Frito chili pie.
And Thursday is a sloppy Joe sandwich.
And lastly, Friday will be a ham and cheese melt.
Now, on to the interview where Jamie will be interviewing the new teacher, Mrs. Helmer.
Hi, Ms. Helmer. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
No, go ahead.
What made you want to become a teacher?
Well, I had always enjoyed working with children. Before I was a teacher, I was a mental health clinician and worked mostly with kids, so I thought that this would be a good population.
Interesting. Why did you choose Waukomis?
Oh, well, obviously my kids go here. I've had one graduate from here. My youngest is a 7th grader and she's been here since kindergarten, so I already felt like we were kind of part of the family. And so it just seemed like the perfect opportunity.
It was definitely more homey for everybody.
Yes.
How are you liking Waukomis so far?
Well, again, we've been here for a long time, so I kind of knew what to expect. But so far, it's been pretty good. Just some little changes from the populations that I had been used to working with, but overall, I feel like everyone here has accepted me, and it's been fun so far.
So far.
Every day's a new day as well.
How long have you been teaching?
This is actually my first time to teach in a public school. I taught at Northwestern Oklahoma State University to their graduate students before this. And before that, I taught a couple remedial courses at Northern when I was the counselor there.
Well, that sounds pretty fun. What about math is your favorite to teach?
I just love math. I know that not everybody does, but I just feel like if we can get it across in a way that maybe it will make sense to the majority of students, then they will start to like it too. And it's such a big part of everyday life. Even if they don't think it is, it is. So that's kind of the draw of it for me, that, and math is just fun.
Depending on how you teach it.
Right. And when the numbers turn to letters, that's my favorite.
It's very interesting. What are your hobbies?
Well, I have children. They tend to make my hobbies driving to pitching lessons and to basketball practices. So other than that, I don't do a whole lot. They take up most of my time. I do own a clothing business as well, so that, I guess, photography for that would be my hobby.
Well, that's fun. What motivated you to become a teacher?
I think just wanting to help kids and wanting to work with kids was the biggest motivator.
How do you handle the stress of being a teacher?
That is a great question. Again, this is my first time in this type of setting, so it was a little different than I had expected or anticipated, but I think just knowing that I can only do what I can do, and I can't force anyone to do anything else. So I just have to let go of what's out of my control and hope that I can encourage students to do their best. But if not, I just have to leave it in the classroom.
Well, that's good. We need teachers like that. There are quite a few at this school. Tell us about your family. Who are they and what do they do?
Okay, well, there's my husband. He has just retired this last year after 29 years in the military, so yes, he's old. So he just is at home now. He has a business where he forges knives and makes a lot of woodworking, and then my oldest, Skylar, he graduated a couple years ago. He is 21. He's working like construction, heat and air. And then there's Gunner. Gunner is a sophomore. And then Ava is a 7th grader. And that is it. And we have 2 giant dogs.
I love dogs.
Yes, they're very cuddly and they don't realize that they weigh 100 pounds, so they still try to sit on you.
If you could be an animal for a day, which one and why?
Oh gosh, an animal. I think I would just be a bird. So I could just fly around all free, go anywhere I wanted. I feel like they don't have a lot of stress. And I think it'd be pretty cool to fly, actually. Maybe not in the wind like it is today, but.
That's a very interesting way to put that. Thank you for letting me interview you, Ms. Homer.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Until next time, I'm Haley.
And I'm Jamie.
And you've just watched Waukomis News.